And we're back in Wisconsin. We have the 4440 and the big square baler tucked back in the shed. It's gonna be coming back out. The big square is headed back to the shop. We do have a list of things that need to get tidied up. Nothing dramatic like we just got done with, but ultimately I'm a firm believer that we need to be as prepared as possible, and there was a bunch of stuff that I did find that we just need to get cleaned up. Now, I wanna make sure that I create a appreciation post for North Dakota as we wrap up the discussion on that project as a whole, because there's a lot of people that truly had a huge impact on that trip and making it happen. So I wanna make sure that we create that acknowledgement. So the first one is gonna be my friend Hans Johnson. Hans is a good friend of mine. We grew up together. He's the one that's seen the post on Facebook, created a screenshot, sent it to me via Snapchat. And if it wasn't for that, it would have never happened at all. I would have never seen it, no way. Hans has always been a friend of mine, huge supporter. We do some baling for him and his farm. He's always looked out for me since I've been farming. So thanks to Hans, really, really mean it. And then next would be my dad. So Dad, as everybody knows, he's been a huge part of my operation and farms in the past. His outgoingness to help us get ready for the project. And then when I was gone, him and my uncle did all the corn combining. I missed all of my corn combining this year. It really did mean a lot to know that the farm was in good hands while I was gone. Next would be my mechanic, Ronnie. So Ronnie is a local John Deere mechanic. He's also the baler and the combine specialist. I had to work with Roop, the service manager at that dealership, and we were able to pull Ronnie away in small snippets. He was in the chaos of combines, and we were able to get this baler ready. And again, we did a lot. We overhauled the pickup, we overhauled the pre-chamber, we went through the knotters, and there was just a laundry list of things that we did to get ready for this trip. Thanks to Ronnie, and he's essentially taken this baler from what was pretty much a nightmare to functional asset on my farm now. Next is Eric Antonson, has been a good friend of mine. We part of Farm Bureau together, as well as he's had a lot of time on a baler just like mine. And so I had one more gremlin with the knotters that I could not figure out. I was snapping one of my strings. It was super inconsistent, and he knew exactly what it was. And quite frankly, I've never taken a side grinder to a baler so fast in my life. Once we did that, I had zero issues with tying or knotters out in North Dakota, and to go 1,000 bales with 0 knots missed, I think that is just that's incredible for where we started on this baler till now is remarkable. And then lastly would be Jay Goditis himself. So Jay is the individual who we baled for, and if it wasn't for him and his willingness to make this happen as well, it just wouldn't have happened. He was generous enough to send out his own truck and trailer to pick up the baler as well as have it brought back. He let me stay in his home. Whenever we weren't baling, we were going on field trips, taking me out to eat, and truly just a wealth of knowledge. And just I could not thank him enough for everything that he shared and taught me, and some of the opportunities that he's given me for the future. Obviously, this video has run extremely long, but I wanted to make sure that we get it out there, and thanks to everybody involved.